I'm really not able to speak through all this.
Yanking off thinly disguised symbolism, it's an eyebrow on film.
Here to join highbrow and lowbrow film criticism into a unibrow, we're Viscount Dr. Winslow McCullough. Fast forward. The highbrows will see the skull face as symbolizing a man consumed by darkness. The lowbrows, a horror fan, or perhaps a rock musician. The unibrow interpretation is that the protagonist is devastated over a very disappointing new album by his formerly favorite death metal band. He wonders, could the band have declined so terribly, or must my own tastes have elevated beyond them? His finding solace in a mail-order bride will be seen by the highbrows as glimpsing something deep within, yet well beyond his consumed personhood. For the lowbrows, he is losing himself in erotic fantasy. From a unibrow perspective, the mail-order bride symbolizes a commitment to new death metal band. He wonders, can a new band succeed in this festering shark pond of metal megalodons and their equally sharp-toothed acolytes? And if so, will its album contain fresh material, or rather be an amalgamation of miscellaneous, previously issued singles? Burying his application in a tiny coffin is, to the highbrow, the hope and promise of being delivered from the snares of a rough childhood in which rock music was forbidden as satanic. To the lowbrow, the scroll in a hole is obvious sexual innuendo. To the unibrow, our hero seeks the unknown through underground death metal bands. He wonders, will I find pure chaos and unrelenting brutality? Or at the very least a darker murk to the roaring vocals? His seemingly eternal wait for an answer is depicted here more literally than symbolically, though highbrows will see the curtains as the allegorical veil hung between the columns of Solomon's temple, while the lowbrows will naturally see a womb, and the unibrows the sleeve of a vinyl record of new death metal fit for binge listening as one heads into horror movie marathon season. The demonic postman, proof that one can become a courier even with the 7 disqualifying factors, finally delivers a large package. For the highbrows, it contains the agony of loneliness and the need for one's suffering to be acknowledged. For the lowbrows, a mail-order bride. For the unibrows, an Ultimate Edition collectible box set in a limited run of 1,000, containing 5 LPs, a poster, a patch, and a slip mat. Fast forward. Here we have the opening of the package, with boxes within boxes like nesting dolls. The display of the words empty box is the film's pièce de résistance, so pregnant with meaning. For the highbrow, the empty box is full of something invisible yet eternal, unconditional love. For the lowbrow, it's an available mistress. For the unibrow, it's the need to find closure over the formerly favorite death metal band that disappointed so woundingly after selling out to something that they themselves helped to create. He finally unpacks the skeleton. The highbrow sees the physical embodiment of excessive hope and the negative impacts of over-reliance on expectations. The lowbrow sees the hero having stripped away all defenses and pretenses to show his bare, authentic self to a person who might truly understand and accept him. For even a lowbrow analysis progresses and matures over time. The unibrow sees the skeleton as the rebellious and edgy nature of aggressive death metal, as well as a celebration of life in the face of the hard-driving rhythms of mortality, reminding us that even confronted by corporeality, the raw power and primal energy of an extreme subgenre can yet rock on. Fast forward. The assembled skeleton is laid out and necromantically dressed. The lowbrow might wonder whether a reanimated mail-order bride's voice will be a demented gurgle, disgustingly guttural, or a wretched screaming. The unibrow wonders if the bride will sing about rot, despair, and disease, or will her voice betray a sterility too often heard in death metal bands? Will she get caught up in technical skill and not concentrated on the morbid atmospheres? She might rely on speed or brutality to carry the weight, but if she doesn't know how to write a good song and neglects hooks, then she'll be lost in the pack. Zombie flesh is restored through metempsychosis, but something is missing, and this is likely a unibrow metaphor for how death metal in its purest form has not done anything to innovate in over 3 decades. We're left with an existential question. Is there nothing beyond maniacal percussive explosions, less about rhythm per se than the sheer sonic violence of hyper double bass blast beats? Fast forward. Yes, it's the eyeballs. Had it been the larynx, our hero may have needed a lyric sheet to understand the vocalist's strained growling. And so our concert comes to a close, presumably with pleasant post-show mingling, followed by melancholy mornings, the inability to connect with anyone new beyond a single evening, and untold hours of uncomfortable, listless staring through the window of a cramped tour bus, with no stimulation for 23 hours of the day, and then overloading with adrenaline on the 24th hour. What could possibly go wrong? We've been Viscount Dr. Winchell McCollar, and you've been a wonderful audience.